The Oberheim DMX is one of the most iconic drum machines of the 1980s, notable for its role in shaping the sound of electronic, hip-hop, and pop music. Released in 1981 by Oberheim Electronics, the DMX was part of the first wave of drum machines to use digital sampling, where real drum sounds were recorded and played back digitally, offering unprecedented realism compared to earlier analog drum machines. E1. Realistic drum samples. The DMX used 12-bit digital sampling, which allowed it to reproduce drum sounds with much greater fidelity than earlier machines. The sounds were based on real acoustic drums and percussion, including bass drums, snares, toms, hi-hats, cymbals, and claps. 2. Programmability. The DMX offered a high degree of programmability, allowing users to create and store drum patterns and sequences. It featured 100 user-programmable patterns and 50 songs, providing ample room for creativity. Number 3. Swing and human feel. One of its standout features was the ability to adjust the swing of a rhythm, giving beats a more natural and less robotic feel. This was revolutionary for its time and contributed to its popularity in genres like funk, hip-hop, and R&B. 4. Trigger and sync options. The DMX could sync with other devices via its built-in clock and trigger outputs, making it an essential part of many multi-instrument setups in the 1980s. 5. Hardware. The machine featured a distinctive tactile interface with buttons for triggering individual sounds. Users could play parts live or program sequences step by step. The Oberheim DMX quickly became a staple in early hip-hop and electronic music production. Its punchy, sampled sounds gave tracks a professional and polished edge that earlier drum machines could not achieve. Some key points in its legacy include hip-hop. The DMX was widely used in the early 1980s by hip-hop producers, including Afrika Bambaataa and the Soulsonic Force, in their groundbreaking track Planet Rock. Its booming kicks and crisp snares became synonymous with the genre's formative years. Pop and dance. Artists such as Prince incorporated the DMX into their music, giving hits like 1999 and When Doves Cry their signature rhythmic drive. Its sound was also prevalent in dance and new wave tracks of the decade. DIY and sampling culture. As samplers became more affordable, sounds from the DMX were sampled and reused extensively, ensuring its influence persisted even as newer drum machines entered the market. Legacy. Though eventually overshadowed by machines like the Roland TR-808 and TR-909, the Oberheim DMX's influence remains strong. Its sounds are still sought after and have been incorporated into numerous software emulations and sample packs. The DMX's pioneering use of digital sampling and programmability cemented its place in the history of music technology.